Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
On the hill here today, Roki Sasaki. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, look at the three-pitch repertoire today. He's got command of all three of them. Really can't guess. You have to stay back and try to be short to the baseball.
All right, ready to get underway. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
William Contreras.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. That's a ball. Here's a 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses there. Ball three. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, left fielder Christian Yelich.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's a ball.
Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting third, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Garrett Mitchell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away. Ball to strike. The pitch. Base knock right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
That one almost got him. 2 on, 1 out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball to strike. Outside corner, there's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
This is Bryce Terang. Fastball for a strike at 95. Terang wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that clips the inside corner. Terang wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Check swing. He held up. And it's 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Bases are full. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chopped on the ground. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He'll do it himself as they escape the bases loaded jam. Brewers leave them loaded. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A. and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Antonio Senzatella. What do you have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting second. Second baseman, Miguel.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Next to the dish is Freddie. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. In the dirt. Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Late on that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch misses inside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3. Struck him out looking. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, Jonathan Ornelas up now for the Brewers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
he's
that's off the
just
plate.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting eighth,
He did
right
not
fielder,
take the
Luis
bat off his
Lara.
shoulder the entire at bat.
Second inning here, no score. Oh, 2 now. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
1-2 now.
Ball in.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gary Sanchez digs in now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Nope. Outside.
Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. One out in the second.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Ball.
And another ball. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 2-2. In the dirt. 1 out and a runner at second. Stays alive. And ball
That's
4,
ball 4.
2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Christian Yelich.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off to the right. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball. That pitch is out.
One out. Runners at first and second. Way inside. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Run scoring double for the Brewers this inning. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Nope.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Logan Henderson getting ready to go. In the air, left field. One away.
Batting sixth, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 0-1. In the air to left center. Yelich settles under this one, and there are 2 outs.
Batting seventh, catcher Ben.
Here's the catcher,
Rortvedt.
Ben Rortvedt. Two down, nobody on. Jackknife's out of the way. Look out! And it hit him.
Batting eighth, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the 0-1. Swings through that. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., on to the third inning. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Bauers gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one misses, and that's ball 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
David Hamilton.
Now the third baseman, David Hamilton. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That clips the corner.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In there, sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs, looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Inside, ball
The
1.
last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder
Luis Lara, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Two on, two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Call under it. And that is that. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Logan Henderson.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, DJ Hernandez.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Rojas, batting with one down, takes a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Caught looking his first time up. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Mitchell fires it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That's in for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-2. Sets him down looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. 3 innings complete. You're dialed into the show. Start of the 4th. So here's the Brewers DH, Gary Sanchez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
0-1.
Outside.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Scott getting cranked up as well. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Betts at second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball, that's outside.
That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Out front, rip foul. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Just missed. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now 3-0. Rortvedt at third. Pajes at first with no outs. Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Logan Henderson gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Bryce
Milwaukee,
Wilson
number
takes over
41,
on the mound.
Bryce
And if you
Wilson.
dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Alex Call will hit next.
Nope, that's inside.
And the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And now 2-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out towards right center field. Mitchell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Hard hit to right center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and there's a new
number
arm on the mound to start the
51,
5th. Alex Vesia.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Center fielder, Garrett
Taken high in the
Mitchell.
draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball, that's too high.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Ball 2.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
2-0. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Jake Bowers.
Bowers, 30 years old now. He made his major league debut in 2021. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Inside, almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now 2 aboard.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Now here is Bryce Terang. This to center field. Base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Fought off foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
All loaded up. Jonathan Ornelas getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Late on that fastball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
0-1 down. Vesia.
Oh, that's out.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Edgardo Henriquez gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Inside, ball 1.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases, went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
The Brewers trying to get back into this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now this is in the air down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Betts thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Ball 1. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bowers. And there's 1 away.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Wide the kick and the 1-2. Fly ball down the line. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Ben Rortvedt.
And now it's going to be Ben Rortvedt. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 2. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in,
Leading
Gary
off for Milwaukee,
Sanchez.
the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hernandez warming up as well.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one at triple digits.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. That misses, and that is ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
To short, bats up with it. Got him on the off-balance throw. Yelich out on the play. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th,
21,
and there's a new
Grant
pitcher on the mound,
Anderson.
Grant Anderson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Come on, Enrique. Next offering way off the plate. On a line out towards center. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Alex Hall.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
And first offering is fouled off. Call off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. 1 left for LA, and it remains 5-2. Back here in LA, we go to the top of the 7th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Got him. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Popped up. Freeman. One down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here we go, Edgardo. On the ground. Rojas tosses to first and 2 away to start the seventh.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terang.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. Reaches out for the tag, and that's the third out. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 2.
Pitching for
so the
Milwaukee,
Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Harrison. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a bouncer. Terang. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Max Muncy.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. D.L. Hall getting loose out there.
That's ball 2.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at a strike zone. That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. Muncy not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one almost got him. is fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Ben Workvet digs in now. That one lifted to left. Yelich gets under it. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Leading off for the Brewers, third baseman David Hamilton.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Jonathan Ornelas.
Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him. That's the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Luis Lara.
And now Luis Lara. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the third out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Harrison in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2020. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 1-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, PK Hernandez.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball 1.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. 2 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Alex.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's going to be Alex Call.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Ball, that's out.
Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rips one to right. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the Brewers DH, Gary Sanchez.
Ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball inside.
Just
that ball went out.
missed. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball 4.
leadoff walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Yeah, that's fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. This one in the air center field. Pajes settles underneath it. Brings it in.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Two-way down.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Jake Bowers.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Bowers. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Ball.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with two away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Late on that fastball. In the air to left center. Call on the move to the alley. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.